What is up, guys? Welcome back. Weigh-in day. Still just doing the weekly updates, but I think we did a good week again. To recap real quick, we did absolutely horribly first week. Second week, we did great. We lost 7 pounds last week without doing anything but just eating less. This past week that we're recapping now, we went to the gym once. But the diet we're still strong. There were a couple days there where we slipped a little bit, but it wasn't too crazy. So we're going to hop on the scale, see where we're at, talk about what's in store for the next week. Maybe do another video or two instead of just this weekly recap. But I'm not going to lie, just having this recap alone has kind of helped keep things in line for me. Like, okay, now that I'm doing this weekly and I'm treating this seriously and I'm putting it out there, I can't be fucking around too much. So as long as we're in that 2 to 4 pound range, that's where I want to be every week. 2 to 4 pounds, 2 to 4 pounds, 2 to 4 pounds. Anything more than 4, fantastic. I think we're going to be in like the 3 to 5 range. There was one day that we slipped pretty. I went to Sonny's, and I don't want to tell you how much food I ate, but it was a lot. I had a big deal. I had some fries. I had a big old Coke. Someone bought some appetite. It was a gluttonous experience, but it was only one day of the week. Every other day we were pretty good. So, before we hop on that scale, if you don't know who I am, my name is Bronze God. I am fat, and we're changing that. So, if you want to hang around, see what we're doing, for the next year or two at the minimum, see the progress, join in on the progress, you're more than welcome to. I do have another couple links in the description. I have a trading card business I'm trying to grow and a gaming channel that at this point I just keep saying that we have a gaming channel. I haven't actually put anything on it yet, but that'll change here soon. So if any of that stuff interests you, check that out. Scale time, baby. Let's go. We got it right here. We got the scale nice and whatever. Let's zoom in here a little bit. I love this camera, but it does not zoom fast. I don't know if that's just the MO of a lot of these better cameras, but can you make up your mind, please? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it doesn't want to make up its mind. It was flux. Oh, hello. I think I do this every week and forget to zoom back out. So it kept going between 13 and a half and 14 and a half. So we'll just call it 14. And we were at 417 last week. So that's a 3 pound loss, baby. Let's go. 2 or 3 more weeks and we'll be out of the 500s. Not 500s, the 400s. Jesus, I'm not that fat. I need to give myself a little bit of grace here. Yeah, so what are we doing this next week? Fixing this lighting real quick. What are we doing? We went to the gym once. It was kind of weird and awkward just because it was the first time back in so long, but it was good. You know, I fell right back into my normal rhythm. I usually have an old routine I would have. You know, I would do like push and pull. So I do chest and shoulders on one day, chest, shoulders, and triceps on one day, biceps and back on Tuesday, and then legs on their own day, and then if I manage to not be lazy, some ab exercises or some other extra stuff. But that's usually the pattern. And then when I was in shape, I would do like 30 to 45 minutes of cardio after that. I am trying desperately, so desperately, to start getting up in the morning, but it fucking sucks, man. I hate getting up early. There's been a few mornings where I got up at like 5:30, and I felt wide awake. And I was like, man, I should probably just get up. And then I was like, no. Because I have this mental block. Like if I go to bed at 12 and I get up at 5, but I'm awake, that I have to go back to bed to get the extra 3 hours when I probably could just, just get up. And then worst case scenario, I'm a little tired throughout the day and then just go back to sleep. But it's just like after 40 years of doing the same thing, it's just ingrained. So probably just have to stop being a bitch and just get up. But because ideally what I would like to do is get up in the morning at like 6:30, get a nice hour-long walk in daily, and then after work, just knock out the gym 45 minutes. That give me enough time to get home, do an hour or two of work before streaming or whatever else we do at night. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for this week is go more than once. But we're still going to be watching the calories because obviously with the lack of really kind of exercising too hard, we have been making some progress on the weight side of things. So meal prepping has been huge. I meal prepped like a month worth. I got like some sweet like ziti or rigatoni, beef, whatever. Got some like chicken and rice there. That's strictly for work. So 5 of the 7 days, boom, I go right there. I usually have like breakfast stuff for dinner after the gym. So I'll do like eggs, toast, whatever. During work for snacks, I'll usually have fruit or a protein bar is what I've been doing. Been a long time since I bought protein powder. This actually tastes really good. Lucky Charms cereal milk. I thought it was probably gonna taste like crap, but not bad. So I'm trying to get to the point where I don't necessarily cook anything when I get home. Just go do that for my dinner, and then that's it. Or maybe like throw some eggs in a pan and do that, and kind of get away from doing the bagels and the breakfast meats because those things can be a little processed and probably more carbs than I need at night. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for today. I'm pretty excited. I haven't really started noticing any changes in clothes, even though it's a good, 10 pounds at this point. But I know sooner or later we're going to get there and it's going to happen. So not too worried about that. I think it's more now that we've been doing this for 2 or 3 weeks and I've been seeing slow progress. It's just like it was before. Now that I'm starting to see it, the fruits of the labor coming. It's going to be easier and easier to get on track. Even if it's a day at a time. If this week we only do 2 days at the gym and then the next week it's 3, just constantly improving, constantly changing something. That's the name of the game. And hopefully for you too. Don't get too discouraged. We got a long ways to go. Oh, we need to do. That's what we need to do. We haven't been doing weekly checks here, so we're gonna do that real quick. Prepare to see a side of bronze you've never seen before. Here we go, baby. This is what we're working. Mike wasn't there. So this is the physique check-in. So technically this is the 3rd week, but we're on week one of checking in. I thought about doing like daily pictures, but probably just do, some profile stuff just so we can kind of keep track of what we look like as we go. There's the, I don't even know how to flex the back properly. Just boom. But, not the prettiest sight in the world, but we're going to get there, and we're going to turn this Adonis figure into an Adonis figure. So don't be afraid. When you're doing this, you got to be comfortable with kind of addressing, what's there. You got to chronicle it. You got to make sure, because there's going to be a lot of weeks where you don't think like you're making progress, but when you can go back a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and see little differences, that's going to be a linchpin for you going forward. So make sure you chronicle yourself, whether you're doing content or not. We'll see you in the next week, and then hope you guys have a great day. Bye.